Hello there, dear soul ones. In this video, I just want to speak about what is light language. You may have heard about it, you may start to speak it, hear it, see it, and what exactly is this light language? So first of all, it says it's language that is very light. Right here we live in a very dense dimension on this planet. We have very dense words and very dense language. Light language is lighter language. It is language that is expressed on multiple dimensions and is received on multiple dimensions of our being. So when we receive a light language transmission, we are not just solely hearing or reading it or whatever form is coming to us, but we are receiving it through our heart, on our soul level, on a cellular level, our being on a different dimension, our etheric bodies are also receiving that language. It is truly a language of frequency, vibration, sound, love, light language. So if this is what light language is, it can sound in many different ways. There are many different dialects that people speak depending on where they originally come from in this particular incarnation. So it can sound many different ways. Some people speak it, some people can write light language, some people dance with it, or there comes like hand dancing with it. Some people sing light language, and others do a whole combination of all of it. Yeah, so to give an example, Ariatahianaya ania siakatahiara tayana ueriati asiakatanayata ara anayata ieriata uanasiatata. That is an example of a light language. It is truly a language that, we set ourselves aside and it channels through us, through higher sources. The way I receive it, at least, it is a light language that channels through me, but it is not just me talking, it is me channeling through this language from higher sources. Yes. I wanted to show you a little bit of my light language. So this is the light language. Let's see if you can see it. Since I was a very young child, I saw these symbols in the air everywhere. They kind of look like whitish or like a force field. Do you remember in the cartoons when they pretended like a spaceship was invisible and had like this white little force field, we're invisible, kind of shine to it? Well, that's how I would see these symbols, in that kind of like force field see-through symbols. And I see them, just in the air, moving around, and usually they come into my vision, they stay a while, and then they like leave. And then they come into my vision, stays a while, and then it like leaves that way, or left or right. They move in very rectangular, interesting, quick ways. So yeah, I've seen this all my life. I never knew what it was. I always thought it was my eyes. That there's something wrong with my eyes or something like this. And later I started to find out that it is light language from another place. Yeah. I also noticed that when I see these symbols in the air, when I am in areas that are higher, for example in an airplane, up in the mountains, or when I'm in areas that don't have a lot of Wi-Fi and other interfering frequencies happening, I can see them more, like constantly all the time. And as for now, when I'm in a more denser place, I don't see them all the time. So a while back, I was told by my higher sources to learn this language. Particularly my light language that comes through. I believe I have a few different dialects coming through at the moment, but the main one is Syrian. So I was guided to learn Syrian. And and since last year I have also been speaking and singing light language, and as of now I am also writing, slowly writing light language. And I will do a few more videos about how to connect to your light language if you want to open that up, and how we can write light language and all of that stuff, so you can awaken that up in yourself if it is something that is calling you right now. All right, what else? Anything else on light language? It can be used in many different ways. It can be used in total communication between people. I have had full-on conversations with other beings through light language. It can be used with healing transmissions, bringing transmissions on a healing matter to yourself, to others. It can be used to receive information from higher sources. A lot of the information I share, I sometimes receive in geometry, in light language symbol, or in light language, and then I translate it into English, and then I share it on a video. It can be used during healing sessions as well. I've worked on many people where they had different entities stuck to them, or energies stuck to them, and using light language in healings has been very powerful. Clearing energies, spaces, etc. Also great for that, and much more, right? And with light language it's a bit different, since it's a language of frequency and tone, vibration, again, love, all of these things. It cannot really be translated so much in this dense world, because we have a very limited, dense language here, and what light language says, it is so multidimensional that you cannot translate it word for word, because we literally don't have the words for most of the information that is coming through in this dimension yet, because we're so dense. So it's more, it gives you an overall feeling and a picture, and also information. And this is why it's sometimes very difficult to translate light language into the English language, because we literally just don't have the vocabulary on this world for those higher concepts and frequencies. All right. Well, I hope you enjoy your journey with light language, and please check out my other videos. I have just some light language transmissions, how to start awakening light language within ourselves, and I will do also a video about or transmitting a light language activation. Okay, lots of love. Have a wonderful, beautiful day. Many blessings to you. Bye. And I almost forgot to mention, I am also sharing light language healing transmissions, private ones, personal ones that you will get. You'll get the recording of, so you can listen to it as many times as possible, and it'll help you with what is going on at that moment in time for you particularly. It is a service that I give. Check out my website. It's solely on donation base. If you feel your soul is calling for that, then please engage and let me know. Bye-bye.